you can instantly see that the picture has been narrowed. I have done this by adding banners to the top and bottom of the image. I have done this to follow convention of all movies that I have seen, but I have also done it to draw the eye of the audience to what I want them to see. You will be able to see this later when you see Jason reloading his gun.
Ollie, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. What do you need?
Think you're in Captain Jones and tell him I've found his criminal.
Copy that.
Any further news on Hunt?
Sorry, Jason. The man's a ghost.
It's alright. I'll tell you when I'm done.
No, wait, one more thing. Be careful. Scans indicate he's armed.
Nothing I can't handle.
I position the title of the movie here to follow convention of all short films that I have seen, but also some feature films. By positioning it here, I believe it grabs your attention, inviting you to carry on watching.
Go on, show yourself!
Ollie, I got him.
I am breaking convention here with regards to the location of my film. Typically films of the same genre and story arc are normally set in a city environment, whereas I have chosen a rural location, set it in a wood, because I consider a wood to be a quiet, secluded place which holds secrets and adds to the menacing reasons why the characters have met there, to conduct their business, to settle their scores, and not to draw attention to themselves or the authorities.
Ollie. Ollie. Damn it, something must be jamming the signal. Good. I despise interruptions. Who are you? And please don't say the boogeyman. What? You don't know who I am? Well, that's different.
Whoa, close enough.
Well, I can see you accepted my invitation.
This is a key part in the movie where a lot of the dialogue is spoken. I have stuck to convention here, firstly with the 180-degree rule, and secondly with shot reverse shot. I have done this because it is easier for the audience to focus on the characters' facial expressions coupled with their dialogue. I have also stuck to another convention here, by using over-the-shoulder shots to capture the characters' interaction with each other. I have done this to put the audience in the position of the person being spoken to, and also the person speaking to, making them feel more involved in the short film.
You know this man?
No. Never seen him before in my life. Oh wait, no. He's the one I sent to collect you. I can see you saved me the trouble of killing him.
I don't kill anymore.
Well, you can't have that. I forgot my gun. I'll have to use yours. And how are you planning on getting it?
Never mind. Why go to all the trouble of getting me here?
You've been causing problems for me.
My pleasure.
I would see an end to it.
You're funny. I'm still the one holding the gun.
And you still don't know who I am. I'm Alex Hunt. That was very rude.
During my research, I found a convention whereby you play music over the top of some of the action. However, I've decided to develop this convention within my movie by incorporating music throughout the film to intensify the drama and create more of an atmosphere.
You might want this. You didn't think I would actually give you a loaded gun. That's just there to make you feel safe. How nice of you. No, why did you kill my wife? She was just collateral damage for the wider cause.
You and your wider cause. My wife died chasing another ludicrous dream.
And what do you spend your nights doing?
I have chosen my actors on the basis that my target audience will relate to them more, because they are of the same age. I have also chosen them because they are young and athletic, which means they bring a lot of energy to the fight scene, but also to the characters. This is breaking traditional convention, as actors in these types of films are normally around their late 20s or early 30s.
I know I failed this city. I thought I could fight the darkness with darkness like you do. But then I realized, to fight the dark I must be the light. That starts now, with killing the darkness within me. Ugh. Should we settle this like men? Ha!
A small convention I found in some short action films, which I have applied here, is to cut one frame out from when the punch is meant to have made contact. This is meant to trick you into thinking that the punch has landed, heightening the believability of the fight. This is the end of my film. I have chosen to break convention here, as most of the films I researched have a clear beginning and end. The ending of mine allows the audience to make up their own decision of the fate of the characters. Coupled with the sound effects, there are multiple scenarios to how the film ended. Did the character succumb to acting like the villain he was trying to rid the city of? Or did he just walk away, leaving him to live? You're probably wondering why I've chosen to use this music, as it doesn't fit in with the rest of the film. It is a convention that I found during my research in Quentin Tarantino's films. He plays this sort of music at the end of his movies, such as Reservoir Dogs, to add a distraction from the brutality of the scenes you have just witnessed. This is the same effect I wanted to emulate in my film, so as to give the audience a chance to reflect on what they have seen, but not to dwell on it too much. Finally, during my research, most of the films I looked at followed the same narrative theory, Todorov's narrative. This is the same structure I decided to base my film on, having an equilibrium of Jason stopping criminals at the beginning, a disequilibrium when Alex arrives, then a recognition when Jason realizes this is the man who's killed his wife, then a repair when the two men fight. However, I left the audience to decide what the new equilibrium was. Is Alex alive or dead?